We're underway, second game on Super Saturday. Todd Smith referee, Cowboys first use of the ball. No Malolo, that's a big loss. Marshall King to Katoa. And Donahue, beautifully done. Nicarima, then Keeley, what a try saver there from Robert Derby. Nicarima, last tackle, lottery ball, Bostock too good.
Jack Bostock.
If he's got the long studs in, he's out.
I think the foot goes over the line and then, but in the air.
A couple of tackles left. Lawton, Duffy, short to no one. Bouncing ball still a problem. O'Donnell almost. Well, he was in position to offload. Referee saw a tackle after ball was passed, was it?
What's on report in the bin?
Purdue's gone to fullback. A high ball. And it's the Cowboys who knock it forward a long way. Bostock comes up with a ball. Bostock threw a couple. Offloaded to Farnworth. Herbie's on his way. He can step them, he can swerve them, he can run over the top of them. Marshall King to Katoa, in and away again. Nicarima, what a pass. Farnworth, 12 against 13, doesn't matter. Bostock goes over. So Nichols will come on there. Donahue to Katoa. Dummy and run. Have a look at this. The Dolphins. They are simply superb. Keeley scores. And Brandy's just gone to the bookshelf to find a thesaurus to come up with something else.
Edge defence has been great from the Dolphins.
Fine made it. Drinkwater shots on. Oh, just floating over a swan dive from Taulagi. Donahue, Katoa, inside. Lemuelu, good tackle front on Drinkwater. This could be the last play of the half. Donahue, hanging on, Donahue! Well, if you're going to raise from the tape, the Cowboys last 5 in the first half. They've got out of this now, or have they? Farnworth, round the corner. Bostock, Bunker will have to decide on this one. Bostock's gone over for the Dolphins. Oh, shots! Kurt Donahue on Labour. Have a look at him. This is all over the place. It's all over the place for a Dolphins try. A deflection, and Averillo was waiting, and scoring. As Katoa passes here, offload back, Nicarima, here comes Herbie, Nicarima won't need him. He'll still pass to him, he gives it to Herbie. I've got no idea what that's about. 5 away from the line, big shot in the arm again for the points differential of the Dolphins. Lawton has got a long way in goal. I mean, he's 6 metres in goal, but hasn't been able to force it. Quick play the ball for Lawton, Clifford and Purdue. Now Drinkwater, intercept! Bostock's away and no one's catching him. 4 tries. Flipper's got nothing on this bloke. Jack Bostock is a flying Dolphin. Now Nicarima, quick hands, Lemuelu, hands to Averillo, Bostock might have 5, he might have to do a quick count, here he is, Bostock, you counted at home, he offloaded, picked up by Stone, they'll still go over, Stone can count to 1.
We'll have a look at that.
Dolphins have hit 50, raise the bat, this side is unstoppable. Nicarima. Show, short, Molo, back to Nicarima, there's another one, Dolphins! Keeley, then Nicarima, they're under pressure, no they're not under pressure, and it comes, Asako with the ball, finds top gear, the Dolphins are flying again, then it's intercepted by Laban.
Through the ball, I thought, and Duffy just put himself, or someone, one of the Cowboys put themselves in between all those support plays.
Oh, they've stolen the ball now. The Cowboys, their fans have requested blindfolds for the last minute. Averillo! Bostock, I don't believe it! What a win, a team going places.
Todd, how do you sum up that one?
Oh, tough night. things a bit chaotic just prior to kick-off. And then just, again, making too many errors coming out of our own end. Making us do too much tackling, not stopping enough tries. Try for half-time, real killer. And it was the same as last week, which is really frustrating and annoying the hell out of me. Tough watch.
Have you got an update on Jason? What happened there in the warm-up?
He's restrained his calf. To what extent, I'm unsure. But he was pretty upset when I went and talked to him.
Sorry, mate. How much did that double HIA in the first half affect your start?
Yep, two spine members off the park at the same times. Tough to deal with. So it hurts flow and continuity, communication. All that being said, there was 50-odd points scored against us, so that's irrelevant.
And Scott, what do you think went wrong for the team tonight?
He touched on it. We just put ourselves under too much pressure coming out of our own end with the ball, and we just have to defend too much. And in this game at the moment, once you're making numerous amount of tackles in a row, it gets real hard out there. And as you saw tonight, that was the case.
Just how hard is it out there with all these changes, especially Scott? I suppose, losing yourself, you were off there for a while, and then on Duffy and putting players in different positions, trying to, I guess, keep the communication going and trying to get back on track when you are behind.
Yeah, look, it shouldn't be too hard. I mean, look, at the end of the day, we just got to run hard, hold the ball and kick down the corner and kick chase, and that's the simplest way that we can get ourselves back in the game, and unfortunately we didn't do that. Look, continuity ain't going to be there with new players, but that's not really our issue tonight. Our issue was holding the ball, and probably gave them a lot of leg ups too.
Todd, with all those positional changes you were forced into, can you take any lessons out of it? Is the backup hooker position any clearer?
I thought Tom Duffy handled himself outstandingly well. It was his third first grade game. He's never played hooker in his life, and I thought he was really calm when I spoke to him prior to the game, and then handled himself well during it. So, I like the kid. He's calm under pressure and handled himself great. And I thought Caden Lars on his debut was, handled himself well also. So I'm just disappointed for him. Memorable occasion, and Jordan McLean's 150th, and it's going to be remembered for the wrong reasons.
Thank you. Great. Well, Christian, what pleased you most about that win?
Well, look, I love the way we defended our line. Particularly at the end there, we had obviously scored plenty of points, and we've got a great ability as a team to score points. They're the halves, and they love playing together. They've got a great ability to find points. But I also know that when we're defending really well, that's when we're at our best. And I thought we did both sides of the ball quite well tonight. So.
Yeah, I think that's 18 points in your last 3 games conceded. Does that please you more than the 164?
Look, just as much. Look, it's obviously nice to sit there and watch us play with a real confidence and back ourselves with the ball. That's what we're doing at the moment. But we need to make sure that we want to turn that around and defend well as well. And again, we're doing that well at the moment too.
Was the squad confident of a result like this coming up to Townsville playing the Cowboys?
Look, we've got a good confidence about us at the moment. I don't think you ever come up in any game, particularly in an away game in a tough road trip, thinking that you're going to get that sort of scoreline. But I know that we've got a good confidence about us. I know that we've got a good feel about the group, and we're certainly playing some good footy at the moment.
How much confidence do you take out of that win, or both of you, Christian, Felice, and I suppose the form that the squad's in at the moment, because it's really quite impressive, to be honest?
Sorry, was it for me? Yep. Look, a lot of confidence. We've been really confident the last few weeks, and that shows in our footy. And what I like at the moment is that we've got a real confidence and we're enjoying our footy, but we've got a commitment to what we're doing as well. It's important we get both, and it gives us good confidence going forward. But the thing about this competition, things can turn on you really quickly, and we've got to make sure that we keep turning up and we keep working hard, and we've got the same attitude, and we don't let a couple of good wins weaken us a little bit, and all of a sudden we get our pants pulled down. So I'm confident the blokes won't. They've been really good, but we need to make sure of that.
What did you think made the difference in tonight?
I think we went after our game from the start. I think that's happened the last couple of weeks, actually. We built off the back of our defence, our starts, and our ability to score points has been good off the back of that.
Were you expecting tougher competition out there tonight?
It was always going to be tough, but I think our focus was on ourselves, making sure we were up for the challenge coming up here to Townsville. We knew they had some boys out, but again, I think we're our own worst enemies, and we had to get up for this game.
Christian Jermaine brought up his 150th tonight. What did you make of his game?
I thought he was really good. So he had a couple of big plays, and I actually thought both our wingers were terrific tonight. It's not always you talk about your wingers being some of your best players, but Jack came up with some really big plays and obviously got 4 tries as a reward. But I thought Jermaine was very good on the other edge as well, and it's a great reward for Jermaine. He's he's had his ups and downs through his season. Through his career, and he's certainly had some challenges at different times as well. And which we spoke about, and had his partner do a presentation yesterday at the captain's run, and it's a great reward. He's just become such a reliable player. You know what you're going to get from every week. If he gets an opportunity to score, he tends to make it count, and he tends to make 4 points, 6 points as well. So he's great to have in the group.
Yeah, and Jack on the left, of course, sort of tore up. Did you feel like a performance like that was coming from him?
Oh, he's a good footballer. I watch him every week, obviously, and I just think he's getting better and better and more confident in what he can do at this level, and he's a very good player. And what I liked about his game tonight, he obviously got the reward with the 4 tries, but he just had some really tough plays and some really smart plays as well. And that sort of set up his game and set up our game as well. I love the fact that he got the reward, but he was very good both sides.
And as a coach, what do you think about the celebration before he scores and the Herbie Farnworth try?
Oh, look, I'd rather not see that, to be honest. I understand what they're doing there, and look, they're enjoying their footy. Okay, we certainly, as a team, we're a humble group, and we're a very good group of blokes, and I prefer not to see it, but I'm not that disappointed either.
Thank you.
Thanks, gentlemen.
Well done.